heart and soul of the game is at the Boxing Voice. Ain't no other sight in the game could see the Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com live with Kyrone. Shut it down, Davis. We're at the media day. You're 6-0, 3 knockouts, middleweight. I mean, you're already getting excitement. You know, what does this have to do? Do you think that the fact that you've become an Al Haymon fighter has really helped your career?
Most definitely, having somebody like that behind you and getting your fights for you, and definitely stir some buzz. You know, everybody excited about my fight April 25th. There's gonna be a lot of people there to come support me. You know, I'm really humbled by everybody who came out. You know, I've been working hard and doing what I had to do in the gym, and I've been boxing since I was 8 years old. So you know, this is what I expected.
How excited are you to be signed by Al Haymon at only 6 fights? That's impressive.
You know, I got signed with Al Haymon after my pro debut, and man, he reached out or whatever like that. He told me he was interested. Man, you gotta sign that paper. You know, he's put me in a good position. I have no problems with Al Haymon. A lot of people say, you know, Al Haymon does this and that and the third, and he hurts people's careers. And man, pretty much, I'm just happy where I'm at, man. I'm happy I'm with Al Haymon, and I'm looking forward to plenty of years with Al, man.
Now, some people say being with Al Haymon's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I personally think it's a good thing. You know, every fighter he's with almost is, you know, getting the fights they want, the good fights. It's a bit of a security, you know. I know it's a little early to ask you, but you're in the middleweight division. You know, who are some guys that, you know, maybe in 10, 15 fights you think about challenging?
10, 15 fights, so we're looking at what, 17-0? You know, I'm willing to fight anybody who's at the top. Anybody who's at the top, anybody who gets to the top, you know. And about when I get 16 fights, the way the middleweight division might look a little different. You know, Triple G's the man right now, but he might not be the man when I'm 16, 17-0. You know, Peter Quillen, those guys. You know, when I get to that level, you know I want to fight them guys. You know I want them big money fights. You know I want the legacy points for beating those guys. You know, if you know me, you know that I like getting in there. I like challenging myself. I train as hard as I can train, man. And I'm ready, man. I'm 20 years old. I'm gonna be 21 in November, and then we're gonna keep getting older. I'm gonna keep getting stronger. I'm gonna keep getting better. That's just the game plan. I've been working my whole life for this. You know, when somebody asks me, do I want to be here and with the best? Why not? You know what I mean? I've been doing this my whole life since I was 8 years old. I know nothing else.
Now, are you happy with the, you know, pace that your career is moving? You know, you only have 6 fights, but it seems like you're already a little bit, you know, ready for the big times. You know, do you have to calm yourself down sometimes? Say, I'm only 20 years old. I only have 6 fights. I need to chill out.
You know, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. You know, we're pacing ourselves. You know, I'm not really worried about how fast I'm moving. I know I'm growing, and when I get to that level, I'm gonna be ready for it. That's the most important part of being ready for it. You can speed me up and speed me up. I get to the spot and I'm not ready for it. I set myself back. I take my time and get there. I'm ready for it. There's no waste time.
Now, who are some of the guys that you base your style off of? Who are some of the guys you look up to?
I was born in New Jersey. You know, I love a Torgatti, but I fight nothing like him. I like, you know, I like Roy Jones. You know, I learned from everyone. I watch Sugar Ray Leonard. I watch Roy Jones. I watch Pernell Whitaker. I watch Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, everybody. But you know what? Every fight is different and you adapt differently, so I take little things that they did in their fight that made them great, and I add that to my repertoire of things that I can do in the ring when things get a little tricky, you know?
How exciting is it to be, you know, on the co-feature of the Omar Douglas card?
You know, me and O, we grew up with each other, man. When I was going to the Nationals, that was my sparring partner, you know what I mean? We've always been cool. Me and O, we hang out outside of this boxing world, you know? And for Omar to get this shot to be a main event, and he's moving on to better things, he's 13-0. For me to be right on the undercard, man, it seemed like it's perfect.